could blame it on the physical. I could blame it on your lips, your touch, your kiss, you know, real traditional.
Wait for a second. Okay.
Don't look at my double chin, guys.
Hello, y'all. Welcome back to our channel.
I want to hide it and I cannot.
We're looking a mess. We came out here today to get some fresh air.
She didn't take me to lunch, guys. I was kidding.
Well, I didn't take you
I
to
was
lunch
kidding.
because-
We couldn't.
Yeah, because you had the babies.
Yeah, the grandkid. Well, our one grandson, he has speech appointment and OT appointments on Tuesdays, and I was in charge of that.
Yeah. So she had to take him there. Are you gonna start doing your
What?
recording him like your? Cause you gonna be like his teacher for the summer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she gonna be a grandma teacher. No, she's like, hand me that lip gloss. Cause last time I was licking my lips in the video, and I don't want to do that this time. I just want to be
Regular.
And I'm looking like a bald headed.
But the more you use lip gloss and like chapstick, the more it like kind of like your lips naturally moisturize, and so the more you use that, it like makes your lips like lazy in a way, so it won't
Y'all see
moisturize.
that? She got it down to a science. You hear her?
What?
She know. Okay, so welcome back to our channel, you guys. We're gonna be talking
My
about.
glasses,
We got a few suggestions like from our little subscribers that we do have, and our goal is to get our subscribers up. Like I said, I'm not even too far from 300 subscribers, and I'm gonna give me a camera because I'm gonna invest in my channel because I want to start doing more content. Like basically, I want to eventually end up rolling into our lifestyle, how we live and stuff like that, how we just manage.
Yeah, well,
and
we
balance.
do like we have one more year of like a teenager in the house, and then after that we want to start traveling. Like hopefully she'll
We're just
go.
thinking about doing tiny home living.
Yeah, tiny home living, or either she's gonna go work with a company that like lets, because most companies will let you have a passenger and like the dogs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But this one she's with right now doesn't. But maybe go to one that does, and then we're gonna be on the road.
Yeah, I think about doing tiny home living. I just really want to.
I want a tiny home.
That'd be cool. I think we got too many dogs. We got 5 fucking dogs. But today we're gonna be talking about somebody, I guess suggestions that we should talk about more like prison stories, I guess, and then just like different like stuff. We're like really like prison and then transitioning and stuff like that. So today we decided to talk about some more prison stories and what it was like for us living in prison and being in prison together as a couple, individually, our own little stories, whatever. I'm gonna give y'all a story. Give y'all, I say, experience that I've encountered in prison, being there, whatever.
And tell you guys, like, I don't know if anybody that watches has ever been like locked up, but like it's very different to live with a lifer and than to live with people that actually have a date. To live with a lifer, oh my God.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Unless you like how we had a long time, and then I guess unless like you like to fight, I guess, right? I guess that's
like I said, I really didn't like. For me, I really feel like I wasn't going. Like I said, I wasn't no bully. Like I didn't bully nobody. I didn't go around thinking I was hard. None of that. Like people that know me, know. Like I was chill. Like until you fuck with me. Like you fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you because I feel like
that. When I first asked about you, they was like, "Oh, that's Mika from Compton. She crazy." Those are
I wasn't crazy. I was not crazy. I'm saying like you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. Period, point blank. I think that's with anybody in general. You know what I mean? Like, but I think a lot of that stem from where I grew up. I grew up in Compton, where I grew up at, how it was in my area and stuff like that. But I think the way that I am, the way that I was, like, I would say raised to be, because I ended up being the way I was. I guess from circumstances too, but I was bullied when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Long Beach. I got bullied in middle school, whatever. So I don't like bullies. You know what I'm saying? So I never was that person. I didn't turn out. It's like, you know how they say the abused become the abuser? I wasn't like that. I just really feel like you mess with me.
No, you're turned into an avenger. Like you want to avenge. Like
pretty much. Pretty much.
But I just thought of something right now.
But I got these hands from my daddy though.
I just thought of something when you said, so you're from Compton, right? I just thought of something like when you said that. I don't know why I've never thought of this. We are polar fucking opposites. Because I grew up in I'm from Georgetown, South Carolina. If anybody knows that, it is a town, a small little town. We have one high school, one middle school. It's 3 elementary schools, that's it. But like you can't go, like, you go anywhere and somebody knows, like, oh, that's Betty Jean's granddaughter.
Betty Jean.
That's my grandma's name. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was just thinking that, like, we're really like polar opposites.
Yeah, and I grew up in the hood. Like, I grew up in the hood to where you gotta be careful because your own homie snatch your chain, snatch your earrings, and rob you and do, you know what I'm saying? The people that you actually grew up with, like, you know what I mean? So it was just different for me.
I used to listen. I remember when I was in high school, I used to listen to "Live and Die in L.A." by Tupac, and I used to like smoke my weed and stare like out the window and be like, one day I'm gonna go out there.
And you actually fucking did.
Yeah, and I went out there and went to prison.
And it wasn't worth shit, huh? Yeah, so we're going to kind of like dive into a little details about how it was, you know, a few more story time. So basically, I'm going to tell y'all about the time when my baby daddy, my son's daddy, his daughter, which I didn't really watch her grow up. Well, I did watch her grow up, whatever. I started messing with him when I was like, don't judge me. I messed with him when I was like 14, 15 years old. And his daughter was about like 7. Yeah, that's crazy, I know. But she was like 7, 8 years old, whatever.
Would you let your daughter at a young age date a guy that
absolutely not? Because I really feel like, so of course when you young, whatever, this is how I feel. Being that I was young, of course I want shoes, I want to have money, I want to have the new pager, I want to have this, and I feel like he manipulated me based off of that.
But
like,
that's where like a parent is supposed to step in and be like, oh fuck no.
Yeah, mama threatened to call the cops on him, all type of shit. Girl, you don't have no idea what mama went through.
No, I'm just saying, like, anybody.
He finna go to jail and everything else.
She should've.
He was finna go to jail. My mama finna call the cops on that man.
Really?
Like, for real, yes. But anyways, long story short, time went on. I caught my case. Go to prison. I'm in prison. And I'm coming back from the main yard again. I was always on the main yard. But
she went on the main yard to see bitches.
No, I didn't.
And to pick up sacks.
No, I know. Anyways, no, I didn't. Don't listen to her. But I was coming back from the main yard, whatever, and I'm walking, whatever, and I looked to the right, and she was sitting on a bench. My baby daddy,
your stepdaughter,
stepdaughter, pretty much. Like, she was sitting on a bench, and when she
was you
seen
and him
me,
still together when
we was not together at this point. We was not together at this point.
No, I was saying just to like tell them like.
No, we hadn't been in contact or nothing at all because when I got locked up, he pretty much disappeared. He ghosted. Even like he wasn't keeping contact with DeMonte or nothing. So it was crazy. But I was coming back from the main yard. I seen her, and when I seen her, she ran. She took off, and she jumped in my arms, like I was holding her like a baby. And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" Like, and she was like, she's like, "I did robbery, like, you know, whatever." I don't think she did it. I really don't know. I'm gonna put her business out there, like, but she was in there for her case. I already said it, but oh well. This shit. Oh, anyways, but yeah, I just felt so sad for her. I'm like, dang, like I never would imagine seeing my baby daddy daughter in prison with me. Like, that's wild. Like, cause mind you, yeah, it was like I don't know, whatever.
She must have been like right at 18 or something, right?
She was right at 18.
That's a baby. I can't imagine.
She was right at 18 years old, and I asked her instantly. I said, "What room?" I said, "What unit you in? What room?" And she,
I know who room she was in. She was
in a lifer's room, and that lifer did not.
That bitch was so miserable.
I wouldn't say because I like her.
I like her too. She cool with us, but
yeah, of course.
I bet you wouldn't want to live with her.
Who? I could have lived with her.
You could live with her, but it would have been
because it wouldn't have been none of that with me.
No, but
that's what with her friends. She cool with, like, you know what I'm saying. She cool, but being that she didn't know it. So mind you, my stepdaughter's on the yard for already a week already, and she was living in the lifer's room. That wasn't cool. Like, when she first came in.
Put it like this: she ain't cool if you don't know
if you don't know her. Like, if you're not cool with her. If y'all ain't cool. Like,
if you don't got a name in prison and she ain't cool with you, like really cool with you, because she sometimes she be
yeah,
fake.
she is. But I love her, don't lie. But anyways, she landed in her room or whatever, and I'm like, "What room are you in?" She told me what room she was in. I said, "I gotta get you moved," and I got her moved that same fucking night because that lady, she was like, "Yeah," because when I first came in, she made me strip off all my clothes. I had to get in the shower. She couldn't bring
like
none of
she was the police too.
Yeah, she couldn't bring none of her personal property. She had to strip her clothes off, take a shower, wash her hair. She couldn't stay in her room. She couldn't use the bathroom in there. She couldn't lay on her bed. Like, she basically had to be out her room all day, living in this lifer room, whatever. So I got her moved. To my unit that same night, whatever. But the guy that's the fucking the guard that was in charge of my unit, he didn't want to move her directly to my room because my room had already been like attracting like traffic and shit, and like we've been doing like we getting in trouble. Like, he got tired of us, but he was like, "I'm gonna do you this favor." I'm like, "Man, you gotta get him out of that room." And he already knew about that lifer too. So he was like, I guess he felt bad for her too. So he was like, yeah, she young, like just please move her, da da da. And he moved her, right? So he moved her into he didn't move her to my room because, like I said, my room was like a hot spot. So he was like, no, I'm not doing that, but I'll move her to the unit. So he got her moved to the unit, whatever. And she was cool. Like, she was so freaking happy. She was happy. And she was rocking with me every day. I gave her clothes and all this stuff and food, all hygiene, like stuff like that. So
was her dad taking care of her?
So mind you.
Did he send her money and stuff in there?
I don't know if he sent her money because she was only there for like a month.
Oh.
So she ended up getting transferred. So when she was there, whatever, I'm trying to make this quick. So when she was there, I'm like, okay, I'm like, what's up with your dad? Because I haven't heard from him. I've been in prison. I haven't heard from him. He hasn't been in contact with my son. So I'm like, she was like, I'm gonna call him tonight. I'm like, all right, cool. So whoop, she go to the phone, she called him, and she called him, she's like, Dad, and she was like, somebody want to talk to you, and he was like, I guess, and I said, hello. He was like, what's up, Blackie? He was like, he wanted to cry. So he wanted to cry. He was like, please, man, look out for her, like, because that's his baby girl. Like, I can understand that, you know what I mean? Then she in prison, like, that's just, you don't never know what to expect for your baby being in prison, like. So he was like, please, Blackie, like, please look out for her, da 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 da. Thank you. I was like, she good. I got her moved to the unit. You know what I'm saying? She's straight over here with me. Like, everything gonna be good. Woo, woo. I'm like, won't you, I'm like, what's up? Like, won't you, like, why you ain't been in contact with your son, with my son, our son, that we got together? And I gave him Demontre number. He hit up Demontre and stuff like that. But of course, because I'm not home to really put my foot down and hold this nigga accountable, of course he fell off of my son eventually. My stepdaughter, she ended up getting transferred to a different prison, and that was that. But let me tell y'all, when she came home, she got parole. She ended up paroling. I think she had like 2 years with half. She ended up paroling. Eventually, I ended up paroling. Whatever. We connect on Facebook. This was like years later at that parole. Like a year later at that parole, we connect on Facebook, whatever. And she hit me up, like.
Asking you for money.
Money, yeah, cash up. I'm like, if I got it, I'm gonna give it to you. So I would send her money and stuff like that. Baby, she must have forgot. Okay, so one time she posted my baby daddy, because mind you, I ain't got in contact with him again. Now I'm home. I can't get in contact with him. He ducking and dodging. Like, we want money from him. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but that was never the case, because when I came home,
Demontre just wanted to know his dad. Because it was so fucked up.
I didn't want to discuss.
No, I was just saying it because you said,
yeah,
it wasn't like we was trying to find money from him.
Yeah,
it was just he wanted to know him.
He wanted to get to know him.
That's all I'm saying.
That was it. Whatever. And then so he pretty much ghosted us. So she ended up posting him one day. She posted on her story, whatever, and she's like, my daddy came to visit me, da da da. So I'm like, oh, like, because I've been having a hard time getting in contact with him. I'm like, hey, tell him I said to call me. And I see she opened the message, but she didn't say shit, right? So I'm like, oh, really? Like, so I hit her again. I'm like, hey, like, what's up? Like, why don't you tell him, like, I said, hit me up. Like, ain't about no money shit. My sons want to, talk to him, chat it up with him, whatever. And she was like, oh, I did tell him. I'm like, okay, what did he say? Like, you ain't, like, I really feel like, and that's just my expectations. I really feel like she should have she should have above and beyond like I did for her. But I can't really expect somebody to do what I do, you know what I'm saying, for me. Like, but it is what it is. She did put her foot down. The nigga was there. She didn't tell him to call me. I said, that's cool. I told her, some people have to be reminded of the shit you done for them. And I said, you know what? It's cool. I said, but you remember when you was in prison, you was living, you was in a fucked up room. I got you out of a fucked up situation, and you mean you couldn't help me? Like, yeah. And
not even helping you, help your brother. This your brother.
Too. That's true too, but that's a story. So I really feel like not everybody is deserving. Moral story is I feel like not everybody is deserving of your loyalty. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because I was loyal to him, but I feel like I was obligated to a sense to like look out for her. No, you just was
a good person. That's just you being a good person.
That's not everybody deserve that shit for real.
Yeah, but you still like that. You know what I mean? Like, don't let things change who you are. Just still be a good person. Like, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done and this life is over, we accountable for our actions. We're not accountable for how they acted towards us. They got to be accountable for that.
Yeah, that's true. But at the end of the day, I just really feel like, you know what it was. Oh, well, but that's my story. What I want to say.
Maybe she should see this video.
I know that really wouldn't. She can see it. I don't give a fuck.
No, I know. Maybe it would, like, make her feel bad. Like, damn.
Yeah, like, damn, like, she did look out for me. Like, she did. But it is what it is. I ain't tripping. Like, that was just my story of me saving her out of a lifer's room. Because them lifers can be ridiculous.
Man, okay, look. There's two sinks in the rooms, right? they be wanting to have their own sink and they want everybody else to use the other one. You can't use their sink. That's one of the things, huh? They be telling people they can't. I mean, this didn't ever happen to me because I ain't never played that shit. I had 13 years. I came in there ready for, like, don't tell me shit. Huh?
That's how you gotta be.
Yep. They be telling people they can't take a shit in the room. They be making them go to the porta potty outside.
Or in a day room.
Yeah, they don't let them brush their teeth in a room. Tell them they gotta brush their teeth outside or like on the way to chow.
Make them get up at 3, 4 in the morning to scrub brick walls.
Oh yeah.
Baby, this.
No, look. I remember I had with my first room. I went over the wall, right? That she do that. I was like, look, I'm not getting up to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And she was like, how much time you gotta give? I'm like, 13 years. I'm not doing that. And she was like, no, that's for these what do they call them? Transients. I said, oh, okay, yeah, I ain't,
Baby, I don't, nah.
Nope.
I don't think I really.
Make them scrub bricks. Scrub bricks. Like, why you scrub a brick?
I don't think I really landed it. I did land in the locker room. Who? On D-Yard?
Yeah, remember? But
man, let me tell you, when I went in that room,
she was mad that she was there probably because everybody know, like, you can't tell you what to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
Pretty much, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm a buck up, like,
yeah.
If I feel like it's not reasonable, like, okay, so granted, okay, like, that's when you come to my house now, you gotta take your shoes off. You can't walk around my house with no shoes on. So I get that. That's like, okay, that's cool. I do that. I respect that. I do that. I take my shoes off when I come in the room. But like, to be not using the bathroom, not using the sink, I'm not doing none of that. No, fuck no. I'm going to use the bathroom.
And they make
shit. I'm going to sit in my room, on my bed. I'm going to do all that. I'm not going to be sit out the room all day.
They make them sit in the day room from the time unlocked.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the day room all
Ain't
fucking
nobody
day.
doing that.
You know, I'm sitting in the day room all day, out of my room.
Hey, look, this one, oh my God. I remember.
No, but hold on.
What?
I'm saying, when I landed up in that room, whatever, I didn't know who room that was. When I opened the door and I pulled in my shit, I said, oh yeah, this ain't gonna work. I said, this ain't gonna work. I said, I'm gonna have to go get me a bed move, because I could already see, like, you know what I'm saying, this is not gonna work. Yeah. And I wasn't moving based off the fact that I was scared or anything. Because I really didn't want, I could have stayed there. I didn't understand though. I didn't understand, like, no, you cool, like, you cool, because I'm like, okay, like, because I ain't finna be, you know, stepping out, using the bathroom, I'm finna shit in the bathroom. I told them that. They were like, you good. And I was good. But all the other roommates had to go out. They had to be out all day. They had to do, girl, please, I wouldn't do none of that shit.
Look, I remember one time a room I lived in, right, something happened with the plumbing. And they made us go to, like, other rooms, like, temporary. And I went in this one room where this girl, and I had heard the story, so I already knew. She don't want to hear you pee. If you pee in, like, if you're going to the bathroom, you have to keep flushing over and over again. And it's like it's like the toilets, they spray back up on you. Like, you know, you could get infections like that, right? But anyways, so I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. So I went in there. I remember I had to pee, right? And then so I come out. She was like, oh, we don't do that in here. I said, I don't get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. You're not gonna tell me how to use the bathroom? Are you serious? I told her, go in the corner in your 3-low area and figure out why you a lifer. That's what you need to do. Why you weren't trying to tell people how to use the bathroom.
Yeah, I really feel like because they lost control of their lives, they don't really have the power and the will. They can't, you know what I'm saying? They're in there for the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying? So they lost control. So they're trying to take control of other people's lives. You know what I mean? And that's just not cool. Like, but yeah, I wouldn't. Shit, you know me fucked up, man. Hell, fucking no. I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and perp. I'm keeping 100. Like, no one's perfect. Don't come on here trying to make like I was just this hard, tough, Billy badass.
No,
but you're not gonna fuck with me. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah, you don't
Period,
argue.
Point blank.
No,
I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with nobody. I just take off because
I remember one time this lady. I had got into it with this lady. I was like, okay, so in there, like, I don't know. They say like stud and femmes, not 2 femmes are supposed to fight or 2 studs are supposed to fight, right? So I had got into it with the one girl. She's a femme, right? I'm like, oh, I'm going to get Mika. She was like, go get her then. Remember?
But I mean, okay, so the girl, so she was a little, you know what I'm saying? She was known around the yard too to get down and got hands and all that shit. But I really feel like I don't give a fuck. Like,
Mika went trying to talk to her just regular. She started going like off at the mouth because when she did that, I was like, oh, ain't no talking. Next thing I know, the lady's shit flying through the air, and the lady done flipped over the bush. She had done knocked the bitch over the bush, her purse and everything.
I took off on her because I just like first of all, I ain't lying. I didn't want to fight because I just really feel like I was ready to go home. I just was tired of fighting at that point. I got with her to tail end of my time. So when I got with her, like the fighting days that I had was pretty much coming to an end. I was just like, I'm tired. So when she heard all these stories about me fighting and doing all this and doing all that, so when she got with me, I felt like she felt like, you know, yes you did.
I did my own thing.
Yeah, you did your own thing.
Remember when I fought Smooth? Everybody know about that one.
Okay,
that was like a legendary fight of the prison.
But I'm saying
even the police was clapping for me.
There we go, getting on different subjects.
I was just kidding.
That's cool. I'm just saying, I wanted to say this real quick. So basically, she felt like because I fought for my friends, my ex-girlfriends, stuff like that. Why I didn't fight for her, but she met me at the tail end of that. So I really want to be doing all that. So, but anyways, long story short, she come in the room like, yeah, I just got into it with such and such. I'm like, so Lord, because I knew the girl knew how to fight. I knew how she. I'm not saying I don't want to fight about that. Don't know how to fight, but I'm saying like I was just like, oh Lord, here she go, and I gotta pull the gloves back out. You feel me? She come in like, yeah, she said that she don't give a fuck. So I went out there try to talk to her, and she got rah, and I just took off on her. Boom, 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 and we scrapped, whatever. And she was like, yeah, bitch, we got. I guess she got mad. I took off on her because I guess she do taking off, but I didn't take off because I ain't with all that, but whatever. So she did that or whatever, and yeah, we ended up fighting or whatever. That was crazy. It was crazy. But we ended up coming back, like regrouping, like everything was all set up after we scrapped and everything. It's like, okay, we can. She was like, I didn't know. We ended up talking about it. She was like, I didn't know what was going on. Like I didn't know it was all that serious, whatever. Like da 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 da. She didn't know that during her argument was all that serious. She didn't know she would come back in the room and tell me what she said.
No, because you even tried to talk to her regular. She didn't. She was the one that acted all stupid.
Yeah, like hard. She was super.
Then she changed it, but you know what's too. Everybody that that we see, like if we go back to California, like anybody we was locked up with or people on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
We're like out of all those couples, we the only ones still thugging it out.
Yep, that's true. And mind you, the people that, let me just tell y'all this, because the people that was getting hot, well, I'm gonna speak for ourselves. I ain't gonna say, well, I can say that. Like, okay, so yeah, we was like getting, doing our thing up in there with the drugs and all that stuff, whatever. But when we came home, all that shit ceased. And we got on our JLB and we did our shit. We worked, we established shit, we got shit.
We made a 5-year plan and we did it in 3.
We did it. You know what I'm saying? Years. So we did that. And it's like the people that wasn't getting high up in there, that was these big ballers and
they get high out here.
They fucking crackheads out here.
Oh my God.
I ain't trying to be mean, like it's like y'all was so big bad and all this, all them in jail. And
yeah, I remember certain ones of them used to tell me, "You need to stop. You're gonna go home, and not be able to take care of business and get your." I said, "I'm not gonna do this shit out there. I'm just doing it because I can't. It's hard for me to do my time. I miss my child. I miss my family. Like this takes my mind off. I'm not like gonna do it like that out there." As soon as I came home, it ceased. Like, I don't do that shit.
And we got on our shit, like for real, but. I can't say we did have a little relapse when we came home.
Yeah, like when my dad died. Yeah,
a little relapse when we came home, but it wasn't like full fledged. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like no long stints. Like we like years.
No.
I think
it was like a month or two.
Mm-hmm. I often say a week or two.
No, it was like a month.
It was like a month.
I was the one. I hate
that.
Look, let me tell you. One time, I was trying to take a pill, and she was like, I guess I had been up too long or something. She's like, oh, here, I have an pill. You want one? I'm like, yeah. Where did you get this? Yeah, give it to me. And I took it, and then all of a sudden I started feeling like weird. And I remember I just fell out and passed out.
Yep, I put her ass to sleep because
she poisoned me.
Because I feel like enough is enough. Like I don't know. I don't want to do this. We at home.
What did you give me?
We trying to. I think it was like a
fucking
Remron or something like that.
Psych med.
Yep, it put her ass knocked the fuck out. I was like, we're not finna do this. We finna go. We finna get some rest.
Khalees, I woke up and Khalees was licking my forehead. I was like, what the fuck was going on?
We finna get back on track, and that's what it was. So I gave her I told her it was an X pill, and it wasn't no X pill. It was a fucking sleeping pill, and I put her ass to sleep, and then we figure our shit together. Cause ain't nobody finna be coming home doing all that. So yeah, but I really want to. So I really feel like the moral of the story of us really like. I want to start the channel for like. I really feel like this is my sobriety. Like this is like my healing journey. You know what I'm saying? But I really want to. Yeah, we're gonna give y'all stories about prison and stuff like that, and how it was for us, whatever. But I still want it to be like. Not just like solely focus on negative stuff. I kind of wanted to like kind of transition to like, look where we at.
I know, like because
look
like
at the hold on.
Let me see.
Look at the background.
The park.
Don't look at my stomach, y'all. Look at the background. Like we doing. I don't know.
Like what I was saying too. Like we gave ourselves a 5-year plan, right? Because we were supposed to get off parole in 3 years. We got off in 2. We did. I mean, because we mashed. We started working like. One work day, one work night. We probably didn't see a lot of each other, and it did cause a lot of like stress and like problems at times in our relationship. But it seemed like we always seemed to find our way back to each other, like or through it, I guess. Yeah. And
even when I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say we wanted by 5 years to have bought a house, and we did it in 3. I remember like. Our house that we bought, she should upload the video to but like we didn't see it in person. We didn't.
We did everything on so we initially flew out here to South Carolina to look at some houses that I had been looking at online or whatever. Then we get out here and we looked at a few, and just like one stood out to us, and we ended up putting in an offer for that house, and we didn't get it because somebody put in a cash offer. We had the VA loan, so I guess that really trumped. Of course, who not gonna want
That's
cash?
The only thing, yeah.
Who not gonna want cash? So that didn't turn out. So we ended up flying back. We stayed there for like a week. Then we ended up flying back to California, and I still was like looking online because I was still dealing with the realtor. She told me like, you can still look at the houses, whatever, and we can just do FaceTime. I'm like, all right, that's cool. So I ended up finding the house.
Did that. She did that.
I ended up finding the house that I liked, whatever, because I always wanted to be like a big open space, you know,
in a room for every one of our kids,
for the kids, whatever. So, and then I found the house, and then I told her to go over there. She did FaceTime with me, and I was just like. I fell in love with the house, and it was within our budget, real cheap, okay, compared to.
Well, now that's because the prices were down. Now our house is worth like 300-something thousand.
Yeah, it's went up in equity and all that, but initially, like the house was in our budget. It was really cheap, and it was like
it's huge. It's almost 3,000 square feet.
It's nice, but like I'm just saying, like moral of the story is like, yeah, we had our trials and tribulations. We made bad mistakes. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's what you do with the chance that you are given to make up for what you have. You know what I'm saying? Like the time that you have lost. And then,
like, if you find someone like, I don't know. I know that, like, we've been through so much shit. I know. And, like, most people, like, probably about some of the stuff we've been through would not still be together, right? But
yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. We'll keep it 100. She cheated on me. I cheated. Why you looking like that? Why you covering your face?
Because
you want to laugh?
No, I don't want to laugh. I'm not proud of it. That's why.
She cheated on me. It has not been. I cheated on her. It has not been easy. We've had our ups and downs. No one's perfect, but we decided to, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, did this, you did that. Ooh, I did that. We still want to be together. Want to work through it. And
what I was gonna say is like, I've never found somebody that I like can build with, like. Regardless, like she's goal oriented too, and like we just like teamwork. Like when it comes to coming together, even like cleaning the house, anything that me and her do together, just like a productive thing, teamwork. We knock that shit out.
Like you start from point A, I start from point B.
Yeah,
and we're gonna come together. Boom.
And we don't even have to say where we're gonna like. We don't even have to say like I'm gonna start here, you start here. It's like we just know where to start, and we just
come together.
Yeah, and it's just like. I don't know. I wouldn't want to climb the ladder with nobody but her.
Thank you, baby. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to really figure. I don't know. I really would like for you guys to kind of like give us. Like I said, we are starting.
Yeah, or like if you have questions or like other stuff, I guess I do. I mean, I don't mind keep talking about prison, but it's like
I want to go. You want to go deeper into like our life and how.
I don't know. That was just like that was like a horrible time for me. That was like the most horrible. That was like the most horrible place on earth. I swear.
You wanna cry?
Yeah, because it's just so fucked up in here. It's so fucked up in here. Like, that place will eat you alive if you let it. Like, if you're not mentally strong enough, like, it will take you out.
Yeah, we know people that passed away in there.
Yeah.
That we pretty much.
Yeah.
I say grew up with it because like you
grow
in
up,
there.
Yeah, you go
doing
up
time together and y'all growing up together. And especially if you know that person. Like we see people pass away up in there, commit suicide up in there.
I remember my friend D. Man. I couldn't believe that.
There's some stuff
a
lot of stuff we've been through. A lot of stuff we had with experience for that place that we'd rather not even talk about. But
it was just like. So, and it's like every time after somebody would kill themselves in there and like we'd be locked down, the whole like aura of the place just like echoed like a graveyard. Like you could hear, like in the wind, you could hear their soul like being sucked away. It was just, I don't know, it's weird.
Sad.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Police brutality. It's just a whole lot of stuff that transpired that goes on up in there that I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I would not wish that on my worst fucking enemy, but I think the beauty of it all and I don't know, just like being able to like say we survived that shit. Like, you know what I mean? There's times where I feel like I wouldn't go make it to my date. You feel me? Like just like mentally, like me, I'm mentally drained and emotionally drained and missing my family, and it's just so much that tied into, you know, just want to be home, man. Like, you know, just.
I didn't think I was either. You know how like on A-Yard, when you first get on A-Yard, and then they give you your cover sheet, and it has your fucking parole date that's years away?
For years.
I remember when I first actually saw my parole date on a piece of paper and looked at it, and this was in, I went to jail in January 9th of 2005, right? When everything happened. And I ended up fighting my case for like 21 months in the county. And then so like by 22 months, I was in prison on A-Yard. So that was like the end of 2006, right? And yeah, like the end of it.
2005, 2006.
Yeah, the end of 2006. I went, finally got there.
Yeah.
And when I looked on that paper, and it said my parole date was October 1st, 2017, I was like...
There's no way.
I was like, oh my God, the world's gonna fucking end in 12, so I'm... Oh my God. I low-key lost it. I used to cry myself to sleep staring at the brick wall, holding my daughter's picture. I miss my baby so much. It fucking broke something inside of me. Like... I used to be like not negative and like happy go, like I'm not like that. I don't know. I try to be better with that, but I am like I don't know, what is it? You always say I'm like negative Nancy, I guess.
I wouldn't say negative. It's just like not really optimistic about
I don't
shit.
get happy about nothing until it actually happens.
I'm like
I'm not.
I'm the opposite. I'm pretty much optimistic. I'm like, girl, yeah, it's gonna happen. Like you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be like, girl,
mm-hmm.
I'm like, listen, I believe this one really gonna happen. So just don't try to take my joy away from my joy.
Yeah,
from me.
but I don't do that. Until it happens, that's when I get happy. When it has to happen, I gotta see it because I just been through too much.
Yeah, I think the next video we're gonna do or whatever. I want you to. I think are you ready to tell your story and how you went to?
I'll tell it next time.
Huh?
What about me getting shot?
Yeah, but I'm saying like this. You can do that.
Yeah, I'll tell it next time. I'll cry. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, she gotta get. It's
This is a lot for me, but I'll tell it next time. Whenever you come back home again.
And if y'all got suggestions like what we should do, because we just, like I said, we new to this. We just trying to basically.
Isn't she so pretty?
She always said that. We just trying to get our story out, and cause like I really feel like maybe our story can save somebody. You know what I mean? Like, or somebody that feel like, you know, it's got a prison. Like this ain't gonna work. Like
your past does not define you.
It doesn't. It may limit your job opportunities. I'm saying, no, that's not true.
Not
because
even,
I seen people come up from prison and they doing that shit too.
After 7 years, it don't show up on your unless you're doing a live scan. That's about it.
Girl, I ain't got no fucking back support. My back hurting right now. I'm getting
all right.
Let me see. Oh, look at this.
What? I can't get up easy because I can't bend my leg from my knee surgery. That's why I'm always laying down right now, guys. If you're always wondering why I'm always pretty much laying down, my knee is still messed up.
Yeah, because she, ooh, Lord, I couldn't. She got to go back to her leg, her knee manipulated.
They got to put me back to sleep and
baby, I don't even want to
bend
do that
it
because
it's like
we got
aligned.
so many arguments, so many fights. I don't say fights. We got so many arguments. We had that when she had that knee surgery.
Oh, because I was in so much pain and
everything.
I was a big baby, and I just was like, I wanted her there, but then I didn't want to say that. I felt like she should just know that. And then
it was just too much for me.
Let's keep it real. She'd be playing her video game, and then I'd be like, "Could you give me an ice pack?" And then she'd be like, "I feel like you're just asking me because I'm playing my game." I'm like, "I literally need the ice pack, though."
Tell me what happened when you had dropped the water. You couldn't barely move. You was trying to reach for your water, and then the whole cup of water fell on the floor.
And and I was just start crying. I was like, "It's a fucking disaster."
Who said that?
You did.
I was like, "This is a fucking disaster, man. God damn, what you start reaching for shit? Just sit the fuck down so bad, y'all."
She was mean to me.
I don't like.
She was a mean nurse. But let me tell you, when I'm sick, I can't get no special treatment. But baby, let her be sick. I have to like, damn near, yeah, like bottle feed her almost.
Because I feel like I don't like when I feel like when I know that you relying on me. But
I should be able to at certain times.
Yeah, that is true.
Because I have made it very clear.
Fucking do it sometimes.
No, but can you not always rely on me? If you need anything for anything, I don't care even if we beefing and you need something or anything of me.
100% I can rely on her. But baby, listen, when I feel like she rely on me, I'm like, don't do that shit.
And she get mad. She get mad. I'm so fat.
Why am I like that?
It looks like my boobs are about to choke me.
Very much. Why am I like that though?
Selfish.
I can't be selfish sometimes. I'm like, girl.
She's Aquarius, that's why. I'm a Scorpio.
A Scorpio.
No. Scorpios are very loyal. They don't forget shit. If you do anything. They love hard. They love hard.
Anyways. But yeah, I'm like, look at that. It's so cute.
It looks like our background is fake a little bit.
It does.
But you can tell the water's moving though.
That even looks fake too. You know? But yeah, you guys, I thank you guys for tuning in and watching our watching our channel. I'm almost at 300 subscribers, so I do have to invest in me a camera.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna get her.
I'm recording off my iPad right now, and I'm just, look at that still ass shit. And I just, I can't be holding this fucking big ass iPad like that.
You're not holding it. But even when jean jacket is holding it.
But still, even when it's time for me, like, you know, I can't walk and hold it and be like, you know, in vlogs and stuff like that, like, because it's just too heavy. For these noodle arms. Look at these noodle arms. Arms ain't grew up big.
Them arms smack hard though. Smack.
They do.
All right.
But yeah.
We out.
We're gonna make this video. She said, don't make the video so long.
Yeah.
Don't make the video so long.
And plus my hips starting to hurt.
It's starting to hurt?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in, you guys. And I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share our video to people that you may know and stuff like that. And with that, we are...
She got an accent on.
And with that, we are out, you guys. You guys have a good day. Have a blessed day, depending on what time of day it is for you guys. Have a blessed night or day. Let me stop.
Bye.
She ready to stop it. Look at her. Finger all in the camera.
Oh, is that how it's turning off?